Hey y'all, Michelle here with M&B Creations. So I'm going to be doing something super fun, more of an, it could be spring, it could be summer, it's kind of an everyday type of project. It's no wonder I can't sleep at night because I have all these images in my head. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be the star of our show. Trying to get him in the camera. Ain't he cute? I got this from Amazon, a big blue jay. It's actually used for outdoor. So it's by Shelfio. But anyway, so we're going to be doing some fun stuff with him and some butterflies and a big nest that's going to go in the middle with some really pretty ribbon. So basically this is going to be just a blue and kind of natural color and white or cream tone. It's going to be very elegant. Get this tag off. So I got this evergreen. This is a 24-inch evergreen. Let me see if you can see this. I get them from Hobby Lobby every year. They were 50% off. So this is a 24-inch. But you could use a grapevine for this. You could use a wreath form for this. You may need to add more ties, but you could squish it just the same. So I like mine oval. So what I'm going to do is just take it and squish it like that. Okay, this side, this side. Sometimes these will kind of pop on you, but that's okay. There we go. And that way it looks just like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to take some of my ties, and I always tie them across just to give some extra backing to it. Even though we're going to put like a nest in it, I may want to put some mesh in the middle. Just to give it a bed to sit on. So I'm just kind of going up the side. Doesn't have to be perfect. And this will also help you hold your shape for the wreath as well. Let's see here. Good thing about doing this in the middle is if you need to tie something and you don't have anything in the middle to support it, this does the trick. You can tie mesh in the middle and it'll give us something to lay on. It'll keep it from sinking in as well. Okay, and I normally don't fluff these just because you're not going to see a lot of the greenery anyway. Even if you do, nobody cares. Okay, so the colors of mesh I'm going to be using today is I'm going to be using some burlap, and I thought I had some cream, but I don't, and some white, and I thought I had some different blue, but I don't, but this white and blue check will work just as good. So whatever blues and whites you have is fine. So the way I do this is I roll up my mesh like this. Okay, I just hold it up and I cut. I don't measure anything. If you need to measure these, they're approximately anywhere from 17 to 20 inches long. Okay, let me show you what I did. So I usually hold it against my chest like this, curl in the ends. Okay, and then scrunch it. Curling in the ends will also help keep it from fraying. And I love how this blue looks because it's a real light blue. See that? Isn't that pretty? And then I will do a tan next to it. You can use as many colors as you want. You could put a dark blue in here because we are using a dark blue ribbon. Okay, just let it go in its natural curl and scrunch. I'm actually supposed to be working on bows for orders right now, but I'm really needing a break from bows right at the moment. I kid you not, I had, I think approximately 50 orders for bows in the last month, I think it was. So yeah, I'm a little wore out. And then I had a live sale on Friday, my first one ever. Turned out really good. I was really surprised. I was kind of nervous, but I got through my first one. It's always the first one that's really hard, right? And it turned out really good. So now I got more orders for more bows. So I'm just kind of taking a quick break real quick to design something, and so I'm chomping at the bit to design a wreath. So when I get inundated with orders like that, I usually don't end up having time. So, and that's my true passion. And just have to roll that in. And little fibers kind of do come off of this burlap, so if you need to, you can always wear a mask when using it. I don't really worry about it, but I know there's some people that have asthma or allergies and stuff like that. So just going from the bottom, and we're going to move our way back up. Pretty wreath. So white. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to order some more blue. I've got dark blue. I guess I could have used that, right? Dark blue. But I didn't want too much of the dark blue in there, because even though our ribbon has some darker blue, it's not a dark blue. I'll show you the ribbon we're going to be using here in just a second. So this is the ribbon that we're going to be using. Okay, this is a DStevens ribbon. See how there's just a tad of the dark blue? Let me take this out of the wrapper because you might not be able to see it with the glare. There. You might be able to see that better. See, it's got the more of the darker blue in it. And I may still have a couple of these in my shop. I don't remember. I might be out. I'm not sure. I know there was one of them I was out. It's either the green and pink one or that one. And I love how the ribbon, this DStevens ribbon, has an egg. See the big egg right here? Cool, huh? Big bird, egg. And this is a dove. So you could actually use dove in here. That would be really pretty. But I like that the big old blue jay. Hopefully this tutorial won't take too long. I know the last tutorial I did was the mannequin head bunny Easter one. That one took a while, but that one is pretty intense. So if you're looking to learn how to make a pretty detailed and challenging wreath, that is the wreath to go. And it doesn't have to be a rabbit wreath or an Easter wreath. I mean, it could be anything. I'm getting ready to do one just like that with a pirate, or I'm going to be doing one for Halloween with a vampire in it. It's going to be cool. I'm so excited. And if you guys want notifications of my new tutorials, or don't forget to subscribe and like so you can get notifications of new tutorials and things like that. Okay. now. I like the natural in this because it offsets, it gives it more of a natural, really, Michelle? A natural look to it. Now you can cut these, you like 5 at a time if you want. I just don't do that just because, you know, I end up sometimes not using it all, which is fine because I'll use it again on another design, but I just like to cut as I go. So. I was going to do a pink. So fuchsia, well, with my nails you could probably tell. Fuchsia and orange is one of my favorite colors for spring. It's very bright, very wow, kind of out there. I mean, it's just right there in your face. So, and I love it. So I was going to do the wreath, and I'm going to. I just couldn't figure out which one I really wanted to do first. I'm going to do a wreath with this in it. Let me show you. If I can get to it. Okay. What's this? You can see it this way better, but it's actually going to go in the wreath this way. So this is like a ceiling tile or something like that, a medallion. So I just took it and painted it orange, and then took some fuchsia paint and painted it and put fuchsia glitter on it. So that's going to be really pretty. So stay tuned for that one. That one was the one I was going to do first, but then I've been chomping at the bit to do this one. And I just got the blue jay in the other day, so I'm like, I'm just going to do this one first. So I'm hoping to do that one tomorrow night. So my plan is to kind of do some orders during the day and then do some wreaths at night. So, oh, also I was going to tell you, I do have a free group as well, where you can share your lives if you want. It has to be crafting. You can't share anybody else's lives, but you can share your own lives. In there, it's called The Crafting Place on Facebook. So you can share your work. There's no sales allowed in the group. You can share your designs. You can share your lives. In fact, I might be going live in the group. I'm the only one that's allowed to go live in the group at the moment. So, but I'm thinking about going live in the group pretty soon once I get some more people. So it's a fun place to hang out and see designs of other people's. Let me kind of get this a little bit more. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing. Okay. I think this is the most daunting part of doing a wreath, is putting in all the mesh. It's not my favorite, but it's part of the process. And you don't want to put the same colors next to each other because it's going to look off balance. You want to spread them out, just like I've been doing. You want to do a white and blue, and then burlap. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking some of my mesh and putting it on the inside. Okay. And then I'm going to put some up the middle. I like a very full wreath. Let's see here. I'll put a white and blue. And I'm going to turn this around and do white and blue. Right here. Okay. Let me put a white one right there. Now let me show you how to put these up the middle. Okay, I'm just going to take some white pipe cleaners. I try to make them match my decor. I'm going to put some natural, I think, up the middle, because we're going to put a nest in there, and I think having it up against the burlap will make it blended a lot better. Okay, so you just scrunch it like you normally do. Take a half a pipe cleaner. You don't need a full one. Okay, wrap it around like this. Fold it over. See how you have, it looks like you don't have any room back here? And it's really flat. Okay, so fold it over. Now look at all that room you have. Okay, and twist. And make sure we're full. Okay, we're just going to put this one right here. Actually, I'm going to move it down one. Right here. And we're just going to twist it and twist it onto that tie that we made. Okay. I'm just going to put more of the burlap in the middle. I know I said not to put next to each other, but I mean, it's got to make sense, right? I mean, if you're doing a wreath in, like, I don't know, let's say rainbow colors, you don't want to put 3 red together, then orange, and then 3 blue together. I mean, that just would not make sense. It's got to make sense, right? I'm going to put this one right here. Okay. Okay, let's go right here. See how it fills in the middle? And it gives you a bed to put other things on. Signs, if you use signs, I don't use a whole lot of signs, but I know some people do. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Okay, let's see here. I think we're good. I might put one more down here. We'll use the rest of this burlap, right? Because I don't have much of it left. Well, there's enough for a little bit. Little bit. Okay. There we go. There we go. There. And then that's what we have. So, I'll put this away. I'll use it if I need more. So let me show you what we're going to put in the bottom here. So I got this on Etsy. Okay. It's a hanging pot, just like this. You could probably find these online, maybe on Amazon. I bought this on Etsy a while back, I think last year. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this chain because I can use it for something else. However, I'm going to take it off this because I want to, actually let's do this. Okay, so these, if you push this in, there you go. Okay, and then this one. So I want to use the loop that this is using to tie it into the wreath. I am going to save, I love the fact that it's got moss on it. Okay, so I'm going to save this over here on the floor, evidently. Okay, so how we're going to do this, I like this hanging off like that, is I'm going to put this kind of like right here. In the middle. I'm going to hold it up and see. Make sure it's even. And I may not even need to use the loops. I'm going to push this aside. What I'm going to do is going to end up gluing it. Let me see if there's a way I can. What I'm going to do. I'm going to take white one. I want to see if I can run it through. Oh, I might not be able to because of the thing on here. Okay, so we're just going to glue it in there. Okay, just like this. I want it kind of in an angle though, so it's like sitting. Nope. Like that. Actually, let's move this up just a tad. Up here, maybe. Because the bird's going to be sitting right here. Move the mesh out of the way. Let me see, I'm going to hold it up and see. Okay, I think that's going to be perfect. Right there. Okay, so, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to put some glue right here. Put some glue right here. Some glue right here. And glue up here. Just right underneath. Okay. Then do make sure that it's up against there. I'm gonna kind of push this one down a little bit. Okay. And then put some glue on this one. Okay. Just like that. Okay. So then I think what we're going to do with this bird wonder if I can take these feet off. I don't really like the feet on it. Nope, that's metal. That is not. I'm gonna have to put this on an easel, that way I can see what I'm doing with it. And then what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go like this. Put some glue back here. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and then I will be right back, and we'll put this on the easel. Okay, y'all, we're back. So, I had an image. This is what happens when you're designing. Things change all the time. So, I had an image of having this bird be kind of like right next to the nest. Well, it doesn't look right next to it now that I'm trying to put it in there. So because see, if I went like this, it just doesn't, it just doesn't. If I didn't have the legs on it, I could probably kind of set it inside, but I can't. So what I'm going to end up doing is just put him up here like this. Okay, I'm going to look at it real quick, make sure that's where I want it. So I'm just going to kind of glue. We're going to do more than just glue, trust me. Okay, I'm just going to kind of glue him on here like this. And I want him kind of at an angle. But what I'm going to end up also doing, I'm going to take a, that's a big zip tie. Let me take a white zip tie, and I'm going to kind of go around his feet here. Let's see if I can find. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm going to turn him around. See where I can. See where this comes out at. Okay. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but you just got to basically find a spot. I'm just going to do a tie right here. Hopefully I can keep a hold of it. My hands are so small that it's hard to hold on to stuff sometimes. Okay, there we go. Oh, I thought I had it started. Alright. Now, make sure. You know what? I should put a black one right there because his leg is black. Duh, Michelle. I'm not really worried about wasting a zip tie. I mean, you know. I'm gonna try to also put. I may use a. Sometimes you just gotta be inventive on ways to get your stuff in there where they're not gonna fall out. I'm gonna use also a floral pin. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, it's too loose, so you don't know unless you try. So we're just gonna glue the out. Okay, let me get a black zip tie because that would be better. Duh. It's the things that we have in our brains when we're dining that kind of makes us go, well, this isn't really what I was thinking, but we're going to make it work. Right? Right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this behind here. Behind here. Bring it a little bit. There we go. You will go in there. Yeah, there we go. He's not going anywhere. Nope, not going anywhere. See? Okay. Now this bird's not going anywhere. We can kind of put some, maybe put a flower up there or something so you can see it, but you really can't see it on his leg because, you know, he's got black feet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim this back here because he is in there. All right, there we go. Make sure you guys can see. He's not going in there. I am going ahead and glue some more under his feet just to be safe. Okay. Perfect. We could put some florals up there too to kind of hide some of that, but so far that's what he's looking like. I want to kind of address this area right here though. I've got some of this. It is, what is it called? It doesn't say. It's just some kind of greenery grass. It looks like, I think it's like hay that's colored green. I'm gonna see what this looks like. So let me just take some of this, make a little nest. Put it in there like this. Yeah, like that. And put some glue on it. Hopefully I don't get glue inside there. That stuff makes a mess. You're going to be making a mess, y'all. Just saying. If you're not making a mess, you're not doing it right. Okay. And I want it really like that. I don't want it packed in, but I want it to look like they've made a nest in there. Trust me, I've got some other birds to put in there too, so. They're not quite blue jays, but that's okay. It's okay. Alright. I'm just gonna kind of hold that down right there. Because I've got some eggs we're gonna put in there. Now I looked up on how to see what blue jay eggs look like, and they actually look like this. They're spotted. So what I did is I went to Michael's and I got some of that kind of viney garland stuff that's got little eggs on it in different colors, and I just took the blue ones off. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of nestle these down in here. More glue on there than that. Okay. I'm going to try to glue this one to the back of this right back here and glue this one to this egg there. Now these are styrofoam, so then I think this one does got a little white spot on it, so I'm going to take it where the white is, and I'm going to glue it right down in here. Okay, so now we got some eggs. A little nest. There. So there's her eggs. Now, I've got some bluebirds. And these are so pretty, but like I said, they're not really blue jays. We're gonna put them in here and see what they look like. Aren't they pretty? I wish they were all, they're all looking the same way. So, let me see, that's gonna work. No, I wish they weren't facing that way. That's okay. We'll put them in there, but I think, but they're all facing the same way. If one was facing outward, we're going to put some grass and stuff over here. But what I want to do first, though, is I want to start putting in the ribbon and the bow. Okay? So, I'm trying to do this at a different angle than I normally do, just because, let's see, hold on. I'm going to move you guys over here a little bit. So, I'm gonna take my Bodabra. I don't ever use this really to make bows. It's just kind of to hold the bow together while I'm making the bow, because I do my bows by hand. But some of this is really thick, so and my hands are small, so I need to put it in the Bodabra. It's hard for me to talk and concentrate at the same time. So, what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to open this up so you can see what I'm doing. Doing my messy table. It is a design table, so I do many things on it. This wire likes to kind of come out a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this end over. And then I'm going to put some glue here, because we're not going to dovetail the end of this. This is one of those ribbons that has the sheer backing against the cloth, so it's kind of double layered. And if you dovetail it, it doesn't look right. So I'm just kind of fold it over so it looks like that. It's got a nice finished edge. Okay. Now the threads are kind of sticking out the side, just like a lighter. Let's cinch it. Okay. Alright. Now, I want this kind of, I'm trying to see where I want the bow. Bear with me. I'm thinking. I know. Can you see the smoke? Okay. Let's see. Normally I put the bow on that side. Maybe I'll put it on this side instead. So, if I do that, then, okay, so I'm going to make a tail for the top. Okay, I'm just going to scrunch it. Okay, and hold it. So this, let me just make it shorter. Yeah. Okay. And then as you, let's see, I'm going to loop it. This is a canvas ribbon. I love the blue on the back of it. Isn't it pretty? It's like got a blue taffeta on the back. I'm not going to make a big bow, I don't think. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to hold it like this. And you want to, as you're holding it, pull it away, put your hand underneath, and you want to pull it out, twist your hand, and push it in, okay? This is why, so what I'm going to do, because I want this up there, I'm going to push it back through the loop, but I want to make sure these are even. So you do the bunny ear test. I'm going to push this back through. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Scratch that. I'm going to do a long tail because I'm doing it the opposite way. So normally I would do it that way. However, okay. So, and again, I don't measure anything I do, but if you need to know, this is about a 7-inch loop. Okay. I was backwards on myself. Scrunch it. Just like that. Okay, because now it's going to hang down like this. So, what I'm going to do though, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to put this in my Bodabra because I can't glue it and pull it at the same time. I wish I had 3 hands. You know how useful that would be? Okay, so I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to put some glue right here. And we're going to fold it over again. Fold. The wire on this likes to come out the side, so just cut it. I love these clippers, but sometimes they're just too big for what I need. There we go. Okay. And didn't get enough glue under here. There we go. Okay. There. Now, oops. I'm gonna put this like right here. Okay. I'm gonna kind of push that in a little bit. You know what, I might actually cut this tail a little bit because I think it's a little too long. This is going to be challenging because I've already glued it. So, fold it over. What you can do is you can glue it underneath if it doesn't want to stay. What? That's hot glue. Right, and then we're going to it over. This is real live crafting, y'all. I burned myself. There's no staging here. It's like watching a live. There we go. Okay, and this one. Alright. There, that's better. I didn't want that tail so long. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Let me see if I go through here. Does not want to look right. Okay. Sorry. All over my fingers. Alright, now go up. Thank you. Okay. That's better. You know, I can sit here and play with this all day long. Okay, so the reason why we made the tail so long is because we're just gonna kind of loop it. So it makes the tail down at the bottom. Put this right in here. And then one thing I do is when I loop it like this, I kind of push this inside and it kind of tucks it a little bit. Just like that. Now with a pattern ribbon, you want to be careful because you want to make sure that the pattern is going the same way. See how we got the bird going this way, this bird's going this way, this bird's going this way, and then they're all going down. Sometimes you got to be careful because sometimes you can get it backwards to where if you flip the ribbon, this pattern will go upside down and then it doesn't look right. Okay, so I wasn't really actually paying attention to that, but I just noticed it and I'm glad it just came out that way. You know, cut this little piece of fuzz. Isn't that pretty ribbon? Love it. DStevens is one of my favorites. Okay, let's see. I'm going to stand back here and take a look at it. Isn't that pretty? So, I'm done with the Wajabra, but I am going to use some more of DStevens ribbon. I'm going to make some tails. So I'm going to make this about, I'm going to cut it at 14 inches and see how this works because I've got to fold the ends, right? I'm going to start gluing this down right here because it doesn't want to stay down and it's hard to get it to fold over right. Okay, so I'm going to glue it underneath. There, that makes it easier to say. And then I'll glue it again down here. There. Now these kind of, sometimes you can find these little clippers in like the jewelry section at Hobby Lobby. I found mine at a hardware store like called Harbor Freight. And it's just a cheapy kind of hardware store. You can get stuff for like, I think I got those for like $1 or something. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this end. Okay, and the glue I use, you guys, is Gorilla Glue. That's the only glue I use. I have never once had anything, knock on wood, fall out of it. Like that. You gotta kind of press it when it's got this meshy stuff on the back of it. You gotta kind of press down on that ribbon because it'll seep through the meshy stuff and hit the other ribbon, so, which is what you want. Okay, there we go. That folded over a lot better. Be careful when you cut these, you don't get them on the floor because you'll step on them. And then that will hurt. Okay, so, then what do I, so that ended up being 13 inches. So basically I cut off an inch. So you could cut these at 15 and make it a 14-inch tail. So how I do this is I usually want one side of the tail to be a little bit longer than the other one. That's just my preference. You can make them the same length if you want. But, so all I do is I just pinch it. Okay. And I am just going to stick this right up here. Come on. Okay, you do the same thing, you kind of push it down a little bit. So once you push it down, it'll help keep it to stand up. Now if you get it wrinkled like that down at the bottom, just pull it from the base, okay? Just like that. There we go. I love this ribbon. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one over to the side and one down at the bottom. The one down at the bottom is going to be a little bit longer than the one at the top, because I want it to give it that elongated look. I'm going to make this, I'm going to cut this at 15 inches. Since it's going to take an inch off, basically. Okay, we're going to fold it. Sorry if I'm in your way. Okay. I'll fold it again. Make that nice clean edge. And cut off the wire. Now when you use a wreath form, and nothing against the wreath forms, I don't particularly like using them just because they're not my favorite. You use a lot more product than you do with an evergreen. I know evergreens, obviously you can't find them all year long. However, if you get them at Christmas time, 50% off, you can get tons of them. You can order them online. You know, I'm glad Hobby Lobby does things online because I was able to order like tons of them online. Okay, so we're just going to fold this over on the bottom. I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so basically I am just folding over the edges. Okay. Just so you fold it over once, you glue it, and then you fold it over again and glue it. I'm gonna give it a haircut. Cut the wire, cut the threads off. Okay, there we go. So now we have a 13.5 inch. So I guess it doesn't really matter. All over my fingers. Okay. Because I normally don't. I want that the other way. So I want it longer than the other side. So I want this about right here. The other thing I was going to say about work forms is you're going to be using a lot more product, like I said, because you have 18 ties. And that's all you get is 18. Now, sometimes some places will sell just the ties. So you can add more if you want, but they're very hard to find. Okay, I like that. With evergreens, the extra ties are pretty easy to find. Okay, I'm going to make this like a 19 inches. Let's see. So you can see just by using an evergreen how much ribbon we're really using. As far as a 4-inch, we're not using all that much. And that's a 10-yard roll. Okay, put that in, glue it down first. Okay. I'm trying to stay out of the way and show you guys at the same time. Okay, and then we're going to glue it here, and fold it again. Wire, cut that wire, extra stitching. I'm a detail freak, so if there's a thread that's sticking out somewhere, it's going to drive me nuts. Just saying. Okay, I'm going to fold that one over. See if I can stay on the camera this time. The wire does not like to stay in the stitching on this one when you fold it. That's what the problem is. Now, by all means, if you have a wire that you're, if you have a ribbon that you're using to where you don't have to fold it over, you don't have to do this process and you can just dovetail it. But anytime you have a ribbon that's got like this sheer backing, it's very loose, I guess you could say, you're going to want to do this. Because, see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Come on, ribbon. Really? And I still have tons of this ribbon left. That's all the ribbon we used. I probably could get another 4 projects out of, or 3 more projects out of this. I probably could get 4 total. Okay. It's too far down. Here we go. So I want this straight down. I want to kind of look at the top. It goes straight down. Just find ties. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, twist it. I'm going to do the same thing. Push it in. Where is it? There it is. See how it pulls it in like that? It makes it stick out. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to take a look at it back here. The other reason why I wanted those long like that is because we're going to be putting some more grass and stuff in here. So, okay, now, this is another DStevens ribbon. I may use it, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I love this ribbon, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes you don't know unless you put it up there, right? I mean, it looks good together when you're looking at it, but then you put it up to the wreath and you're like, not so much. But I am going to use these 2. Okay. So, now these I can do in my hand together. So I'm going to go ahead and dovetail the end. So how you dovetail is you put your ribbon wire to wire like this, and then you cut up at an angle. Okay, so I want one of the tails to be coming down and one to be a little short. Okay, so since we're doing it on the opposite side that I normally do, I'm going to make the tail long. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's all up to you. It's your design. Okay, I'm going to make a loop. I love this cream dupioni. I got this cream dupioni at Craft Outlets, and I got this navy blue dupioni at Craft Outlet as well. This blue is number RGA 113719, and this cream is RG 0196464. Okay. If you need that repeated, just hit the back button. The rewind button. Okay. That's where we're going to do that. Bunny ear test. Okay. And I just want that like that. I need to order some more of that. I've got it in a 2.5 inch, but I need more of the 1.5. I use a lot of that cream because sometimes, honestly, the white can be very, I don't know, stark, I guess you could say. So, I got glue on my fingers, and it's sticking to everything. Come on. Okay. I'm not going to make these loops as big. I love this blue. I have to get some more of that too. I have to order that today. Okay, there we go. Together. Make sure these are still even. Okay. All right, now I'm going to put them in the same tie. I'm going to undone. I guess I am going to need that because I need my hands. I need my hands. There we go. I'm going to put it inside this bow. This one right here. There we go. I'm going to pull it tight. It's short. It's a short tie. Okay, there we go, there's that. Well, you can pull this one through if it's not laying right. Just like this, because I want to pull these two up like that. Dovetail it. Now you can curl these. These curl really good. This Dupioni does. So you can put it in between your fingers like this and curl it around your hand. Okay, I'm going to slightly curl this one. There we go. Dovetail this. Sometimes this ribbon just does not want to cooperate. It twirls on you and twists, and it's like, ugh. Okay. So, that's what it looks like for now. Okay. Kind of fold it up in the back. There we go. Alright, there's that. Like I said, I could sit here and mess with the ribbons all day long. There we go. Perfect. Now, I'm sure I'm going to have to mess with those a little bit later because obviously we're going to be putting stuff in there and then I'm going to end up, you know, moving it. And I'm going to put that to the side. Off my table here a little bit. Okay. So, one thing I want to do is I'm going to do something a little different. Okay? So, I'm going to I'm thinking I'm going to see if this works. Okay, so I'm going to kind of make a long tail, a little bit longer. I'll make a loop. Like that. I'm just doing 2 loops. Oops. This. And like that. So I want them both to be the same. Okay. And like that. Okay. So I'm going to do, so I'm going to put this like right up in here. Okay. Then these, I'm going to dovetail these for now. Okay. Just get the glue off my fingernails. It just keeps sticking to everything. Sorry, it's driving me crazy. Okay. Alright. Okay, so then I want to twist this. The right side, nope. Okay. Side. Okay. And bring this down like this, and put it in here. That way this tail kind of has like two different tails. I almost didn't make this one long enough. Okay. Tuck that down a little bit. Ribbon is not wanting to cooperate. If you need to, you can always glue them together as well. And I might just do that. Cut that just a tad more. Okay. I know, I'm very particular, sorry. You guys, I could sit there and mess with my ribbons all day. Okay, let me take a look at them. I like that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to, let's see, I need something right here. I know. Okay, so I'm going to dovetail end. Dovetail this end. Okay. This. This. Okay. I'm going to take this, putting it in the same tie as the other one, then I'll pull this apart like that. Okay. I like it. I'm glad I didn't use that other one. I think it would have been too much. Okay. This is like the fourth project, or third project I've used with this roll ribbon. I still have a tad left. Oh, when am I do with this, I think I'm going to put a tail right there. It's like one of my favorite ribbons. I used this for a gold and navy blue Christmas swag I made this year. Okay, so now I want this. Remember those days where it doesn't matter what you do, your fingers will not work? Get out of the way. Pull those over to the side like that. I get so frustrated with my ribbon sometimes because they just will not cooperate. There. That's better. Holy cannoli. You know what? I always win. I win. Doesn't matter if it takes me all day, I still win. Alright. We're done with the ribbons. Finally. Okay, now, let's see what I got here. You know what I could do, now that I'm thinking about it? I could do like up here with the mama bird. Like that. Kind of hides it. I do like that because it hides that. I'm going to take this clip out. I'm going to save that clip. I like those. Okay. Then I'm going to take this bird. Okay. And I'm going to put him right here. I'll hold it there for a second. There. Let him do his thing. I like him right there. Okay. Now, let's play with some greenery for the bird's nest, shall we? Okay. Oops. Oh, I got butterflies too. I should probably put those in. Let me show you these butterflies I got. I got these from Amazon as well. I may not, well, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I may not put these in there because they're so big. See, I got this one, and it comes with 3 in a pack. But this one had 2 blue ones, dark blue and a lighter blue. But it also had this, which I will probably use this one for more of a woodland wreath. Oh, but see how these are so big. Yeah, they're too big. That's okay. I will use them for, I have a different wreath I'm going to use them for, so they will not go to waste. Trust me. Okay, we got these flowers. A bit, of course, they're on the bottom. Okay, got some long grassy things. And some mats. Okay, and we'll put it in some more greenery. So I got some of these. I might use some more of that grass too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cut some of these. I got these at Michael's today. Right now their spring is 50% off, and this was $5.99. I love this stuff. This is really good for like beach wreaths too. You can use it as like seaweed. But I'm going to kind of cut this a little bit because, let's see, hold on. Don't let it hang down too much. I'm going to leave some a little bit longer, and then, so when you're cutting your stems, you want to cut it like right before. This one we can kind of cut at the end. Okay, so you don't see that long stem hanging down. And then we've got a longer stem up here. So these don't really bend. But what I'm going to do is kind of stick this like right in here. That's why I wanted these longer, because I knew these were going to be sticking up here. Okay. Sometimes, you know, just the image in your head, you're like, that's not really what I was thinking. Okay, I'm just going to kind of glue these in different places. I want it kind of more of a diamond or a V shaped. I'm going to do this part before I stick them all in. Okay, I may only use this one. Okay. And cut this one right here. I want this to look like it's cascading out of the, take a look at it, I'm back here. That's pretty. And then I want two shorter ones on the other side. So we're going to cut this one in half as well. Let's see. Okay. Get this one over here. And this one over here. I like how it's kind of sticking out a little bit like that too. Now, I may put a little bit more in there. I'm just going to use this one last one. So I bought two because I wasn't sure how much I was going to need, and I still have one. So, which is fine with me. Because that just means a lot more. Let's see. I have to come down like that. I want it to be a little bit fuller. I'm going to kind of cut this one, separate this one. Okay. Okay. That's better. I want it a little bit fuller up here. Come on, get in there. Here. Like, it doesn't want to go in there. There. Okay. Gotta get another glue gun or glue stick. Sorry. Okay. Let me take a look at that. Okay. I like the airiness of it. I like how it looks like it's coming right out of that. Then, what I want to do, I want to take a little bit more of this grass. think. That's going to be a pain in the butt. I was thinking about taking some more of this grass, kind of hanging it down and intertwining it with this, but this kind of gets, of course, I really don't want to mess with it. But I do have some more greenery that we can use. I got some of these. I got these. All the flowers I got today, except for one I got at Michael's. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of cut this one. I'm going to separate it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to kind of cut it down here. Now you want to glue these down at the bottom because they will slide off. Okay, let that dry. Sorry, I know I'm in the way. I'm putting the glue stick in. Okay, so I got that one. And pull that one down a little bit. Now these will bend, so you can pull them like this. Okay, I do want them to kind of do that because I want them to kind of stick out like that. Because I'm gonna put this one like right here. Actually, I talk to myself a lot. If you guys haven't noticed. Okay. I might cut those apart like that. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's see over here. Put the longer one in the middle, maybe. I like that. It looks beautimous. There. Right in here. Then, and take this one. Put it right up here. Like that. Okay, this one I want to kind of have it, see these come off, cascading down just a tad. Okay, just got the stick in there just like that. Guys, don't be afraid to, think outside the box, because you're in the business of selling these. You will need to stand out in order for it to be unique. Because if you're making the same wreath as everybody else, what's going to make somebody buy your wreath over theirs besides price? Because if you do that, then you've got to knock your price down so far that you're not making any money, because you've got a price gouge, or you got a price cut so much just to be in the market. I don't do that. I think outside the box. Okay, love it. So now we're going to put in some more greenery. Okay, I'm going to put in some more of this greenery. You know what would be really pretty in this wreath too is some lamb's ear, because it's got kind of that frosty, soft, grayish color. This one was $4.99, and I got it at Michael's on sale at 50% off. So, I think I'm going to cut. I'm just going to cut these off, and then I will split them. Okay. Because I don't want them sticking up too much. Okay. Now these do move up and down as well, so kind kind of bend them a little bit so they stick out like that. Alright, let's start sticking this stuff in. I'm going to, sometimes, it depends on the wreath that I'm doing. Sometimes I'll put the flowers in first, and sometimes I will put the greenery in first. It just, you know, it just depends. Okay, I like that right there. Okay, this one. And I'm going to stick this one right underneath him. Maybe more right here. I like that right there. I'm going to kind of bend it a little bit. Okay, kind of go with the curve of the nest. So I'm sticking it right back in here. Let's see, right in between the bird and his feet. There we go. There's that one. Then I'll cut this one. This one's really long, so that'll be 3 pieces. Let's see, okay. Alright, let's kind of go like that. I want these to be really, like, it's fun coming out of a garden. Okay. I'm just going to stick this one right back in here. Constantly getting glue off my hands. Alright, so then let's put this one back here. Let's see. Now a lot of times I'll start from the middle and work my way out. It just, like I said, it just depends on the wreath. Sometimes, you know, it depends on what you're putting in as your focal point. Sometimes I will start with putting the flowers in first, and then sometimes I will start with the greenery. And let's see if that comes off. I'll just glue that right back on. And again, I win! Again. Okay. This wants to come off, so it's going to come off. Guess I didn't need to glue that one. That's okay. I'm just going to kind of bend that a little bit. I want this one to kind of go right there. I love this stuff. And I like the fact that the leaves in this are like a two-tone. You get the dark green and ombre kind of look to the leaves. I'm going to stick this like right under here. I'm just kind of sticking this right in between the other two. There we go. Okay. And we have another one. Like I said, I bought 4 of these because I wasn't sure how many I was going to need. So far, I've used 2? 1, 2. I think so. I don't know. I think maybe did I buy 5? I don't know. Maybe I bought 5. Okay, just stick some right back here. You don't want to forget about the sides. There's that one. Okay, I'm just going to kind of bend it a little bit. And I'm going to kind of start sticking some right back here. Let's see, I want it out more so I don't need to bend it. Okay. There we go. I want this over on this side. Let's see, I might just stick this one whole thing at the top. Let me see what that looks like. And I kind of spread these out. Glue on my fingers. Let's kind of cut that a little bit. We don't need all that going on. But I do want that up there. There's that. That one down there. Don't be afraid to play with the flowers. I mean, because in almost every wreath I do, in fact every wreath I do, I put flowers in it. See how that's taken shape already? Just with the greenery. Now, I like my wreaths full, where you're not really seeing any of the mesh. Some people say, and to each his own, that it looks too busy. Well, then make your own wreath in the way make it the way you want. But I like mine that way, and so do my customers. So, nanny boo boo. Stick your head in doo doo. Okay. I'm going to cut this one right here. And I'm going to cut it again after I take the tag off. At least Michael's tags come off so much easier than Hobby Lobby's. I asked the manager at Hobby Lobby one time, I said, who puts your tags on? I thought it was the store, the actual store that did it. No, it's corporate. I'm like, holy cannoli. Want that longer one kind of like right there. He goes, yeah, I know. I said, those things are so hard to get off. I said, put them on the stem, not on the little flower stem. I mean, come on. He goes, I know. And I'm going to stick this one like right. Let's do the smaller one right here. Let's see. Cut that a little bit longer. Kind of bend this one a little bit because I want this kind of cascading down. It'll kind of blend a little bit with this, which is what I like. So, but I mean, if you don't like all the stuff that I'm putting in here and you want like just a little bit, by all means, don't put as much as I'm putting in here. I like my wreaths full, but again, some people don't. So, even though I have some right here, I am going to put some more right here. But I'm going to put that over here because I want you to be able to see the ribbon. See what I mean by I'm constantly messing with this. Okay. Now, I want this one to go right here. Looks like it's coming out of a garden. Like a forest garden. Like, you know, a secret garden. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to cut these down a little bit because they are kind of driving me nuts. And you can't really see the ribbon underneath, which I love. There we go. There. Bring that back right over here. Okay, there's that. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Let me kind of turn this light on over here. Looks kind of dark, don't it? Let's see. Maybe that's better. Oh, is that better? Hopefully. Okay, now let's do another one. Take these off. Okay. Let me take a look at it. I need this straight on. I can't look at it diagonally. Sorry. I hate it when my ribbon looks sunk in like that. That drives me nuts. Alright. Okay, I want a little bit more like right up in here. I'm not going to put too much more in here because we're going to put some flowers in here, so okay, there's that one. And I need some over here. It's like something was missing right there. Oh. And then I want this one over there too. There's that. Oh, I need some more over here. I always want to step back and take a look at it. It's like, does it need something on one side? Is there a gap on one side? You know? Let's see. Let's do the smaller one right there. Okay, there. There's that one. Let me see what this looks like if I put this right here. There, I like that there. It looks like it's supposed to be part of that. Now, I may put some little flowers down here, but I don't think I'm going to put some bigger flowers down here because you're not really going to see them with this cascading down like that. Looks like the nest is overflowing. I might do too. I'm going to put some little coming out of the, that looks cute. Like a mama bird. use some of the leaves to make her nest. You know? Shove that in there. Get off. Let's see. I'm going to kind of cut that off just a tad. Shove it down in there. There we go. Just shove it. And then like that. Isn't that cute? Alright. Then I'll take this one and I'm going to put it over on this side. I like that. So then it looks like it's kind of cascading out of the nest. Like this. And then with this one, those little extra details is what makes your wreath stand apart from everyone else's. So you have to take the time in order to just add a little extra detail, and it makes all the difference. Alright, let's see. Well, I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to save the rest of these and start putting in some flowers, and then we can see if we need to add more. Okay, so I'm going to add, oh my god, these flowers are so pretty. Check out these flowers, y'all. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh. I have never seen these before. They said they've been carrying them, but they haven't had them for the past 6 months. So maybe I just forgot about them. But, let's see if you can see the detail in these. They're like a darker blue in the middle and light blue on the outside. These are $2.99. I didn't get them 50% off today because that was last week, but they were $2.99, so to me it didn't really matter. They were perfect for this wreath. But the number for these are 778472 at Hobby Lobby. Okay. So I got 4 of these. I'm gonna put in probably a couple. Let's see where we're at. Put them up here. Right here. That looks so pretty right there. Okay. On there. And there. Okay. Here we go. Alright. There's that. Love it. Then, let's see what then one here. I don't use the leaves, I don't like them. But you're more than welcome to use them if you want. I don't like those. Let's see here. So, let's do this one like maybe right here. Kind of sticking out a little bit. know. I got that spot right there. I'm not gonna glue that in yet because I hung. I may only use 3 of these because 4 may be too much. You don't have to use 4. You don't have to use 3. I would definitely use at least 2. So one there, and then let's do one like right here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, put that one in there. I'll save the other one. And then I'm gluing this one. I love these. There. Just those 3 flowers makes a big difference. Okay. Now, I have some flowers that kind of match the flowers that are in the ribbon. So, let me get those out. I got 4 of them, but we may not use all of them. We'll use some. Look at these. Aren't those pretty? Ooh, they kind of like a tad bit of purple in them, but that's okay, because if you really look at the ribbon, in the flowers, there's a tinge of purple in them. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, because this flower fell off, I'm going to put this one, like right here. A little added extra detail. Right there. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and start taking these off, because this is a pretty long stem. I'm not going to use the greenery because I don't like the greenery. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to see about putting one like right here, maybe. Again, you want to make it look like mama bird's taking flowers, put it in the wreath, I love that. There. Okay. So, I mean, if you use a couple of the leaves, it's not going to make that big a difference. So, let me put this one right here. I like that right there. Let's move this back a little bit so you can stick it back in there. There we go. Stick this one right there. Kind of hoping I have some of these left, because the other wreath I want to make, I'll have to show you the sign. Like, oops, that I got over there. That's a cool sign. But it's going to be more of the fuchsia and purple and blues, and this will go perfect with it. Okay, let's see here. Let me just cut that off because I want that coming out of the top. And these match perfect with the flowers that are in the ribbon. Like these were made for them. Okay. I'm gonna kind of cut that a little bit. That was driving me crazy. No, that never happens. Okay. I think the hubby's home. Yep, hubby's home. Alright, so let's put, I'm going to put like this coming out over here.
What'd you do? Here, before you're gonna make a mess of that.
You can put that in there like that.
You'll make a mess.
Yeah.
Get your hedgehog.
Put it down
What's
here.
wrong?
Because I want to put some, the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to put some over on this side. And if I don't have any over there, it's going to look kind of funky, right? Alright. You want to place your flowers before you put them anywhere, because that way you know where you want them. Okay, we'll do that. And then sometimes they don't want to go back in the same spot you put them in. Just the way it is. I like that. Okay. I don't like these leaves. Put this right in here. Okay. Okay, there's that. Let's see her. I'm gonna put this one up there. It's got a thicker stem on this one. So basically I'm just kind of filling holes. See, I need something right up there. So I'm going to put a longer stem up there. Take these leaves off that I don't like. Let's see. One like right up in here. Not that long. Okay. I don't want to stick it so far up in the air that you're like, did you look at that before you put it in there? Where's the other one? There it is. Let's do this one right here. I like the contrast with these compared to these. And don't worry, I know this is a lot of blue, but we're going to be putting in a little bit of cream flowers as well to kind of offset that. So, let's do one right here. Oh, not get it on the ribbon. Let's not. Okay, and then let's do one right here, I think. We'll put some cream right over there instead. I don't want too much blue together. I have an idea, you guys. I want one piece of the flowers coming down. Okay, there's that. I think all I may need that one right there. Once we put in the rest of these flowers, then you'll be able to see, do I need any more greenery? Oh, I got a cramp on my toe. Ow. That. And now we need some on this side. Not like that. Okay. Let me look at that real quick and see. That's pretty. Loving it. Alright, so let me do put that, a little bit of that right there, hiding underneath. So you don't want to make it feel like it's just kind of, hanging out. Oh good, then you can see it peeking. I'm going to put a little bit of blue behind it too. You just want to kind of see it peeking through. See, I can see kind of a little bit of blue behind there. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to take one piece, something like this, big long one. I'm gonna put this like right up in here. spot for it. Let's do this because I think it's a little too. There we go. There we go. There. Okay, so I think we're done with this. I'm glad we have a little bit of extra. I can use it for my other wreath. Let's put some cream flowers in. I got a cupboard full of these cabbage roses. I think that it looks really pretty in here. So let's see. Let's clean up my table here. Let's see here. No, I like that one right there. I got these at Michael's too, and one of the things I like about it is it comes with these little buds. So you're gonna get 3 flowers out of one stem, which I love, and I don't like these leaves either. Okay, let's see here. I want this one to kind of be sticking not that far out. Let's put that one right up in here. There. That bud looks good right there. It's that spot too, because it looks like it was needing something. Oh, let's put that one right there. I think that looked pretty right there. Okay, and I got this one. See how that cream just kind of mellows out all that blue? Let me look at it back here. Okay. There. Okay. Looks good there. I'm gonna kind of start putting stuff like right there. That one. Alright, so I got some there. I need one like right here. peeking out from the side. I love these cabbage roses. They're so pretty. Peonies, cabbage roses. There we go. Just like that. See how it's kind of peeking out the side? Alright. That already looks better with those little cabbage. I think I'm going to add, there's a lot of blue in there still, so I think I'm going to add some more, I got some of these ranunculus. Got some of these leaves too, I don't know if I'm going to use them. Alright, let's use some of these. Put this one behind here. That's a little too tall. Come here. I like the little greenery though it comes with. I don't know if I'll use all of it, but I do like the little ferns it had with it. Where'd it go? There it is. I like the little ferns it had with it, so I may put that back there. Just as some extra filler. Right behind. There we go. There, okay, there's that one. I'm going to put this one like right up in here, I think, because it needs something right there. See? Filled up that hole nicely. There. Perfect. I'm going to put some over here. Oh, hold on, I think Bob's here. Okay. I thought it was UPS, but nope. Alright, so I'm going to put that one right there. Put this one like right here. So kind of... Alright, then I'm going to take this one. This one like right here. You don't want to forget the sides, because people will look at a wreath, especially if they have neighbors that really like the wreath, they're going to want to see the whole thing. I might do some more of the these. I like these. Just want to see what it looks like right there. No, I think it's got enough coming out of there. Looks good right there though. I don't care for some of the greenery that's on there, but I do like these ferns. I don't like these sage looking flowers. They just look so fake. And mind you, they are fake, but I don't want them to look fake, you know? I mean, jelly bean. Oh, right there. I will use it. Okay. And you could use these ones too, but we've got a lot of that going on already. I just want to use the ferns. They're in here. Let's see. Just looking for a place to put these to kind of fill up some holes. I know. It's right there. Ta-da. Ta-da. If you don't like the place you put it, move it. Put it in a place that you think you will like. Just like that. Okay. And let's see. Put this one like right up here. I love putting stuff inside my bows. Let's see. This. Need some flowers down there. Let me step back and take a look at it because I'm just kind of sticking stuff in places. Okay. I need some like right there. Right here. I mean, it just looks like there's a gap right here, so that's, let me see. Perfect. There's that. Okay, so all those are gone. I have these blueberries too, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. I know I have some more ranunculus, and I want to use those. Because I need some over there. Kind of stick this one over here to kind of peek it out. Right there. Put that one right there. There's a open spot right there. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can put one right here. Yeah, because then I can put one on the other side. Okay. That one in just a tad. Oh, come on. And take all these ferns off. You can just pull them right off. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And take these from here. Let's cut this down just a tad. It doesn't want to go where I want it to. I'll make it. I'm going to cut it too short. Okay, fine. Let me see. I know I'm going to need it somewhere. Let's do one right here, maybe. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this one. that, and I have 2 left. So I'm going to take a white pipe cleaner, because I want to stick them undone. Just wrap it around. Okay, just like that. You want to see the flowers just kind of peeking through the back. There. That looks really pretty. No, I don't think I need anything. Oh, actually. Some little blue daisies. I might put one in. Oh, I know what I need. I bought it just for this. Duh. Some berries. That got butterflies on them. See? I'm probably not going to use this whole thing. That's a lot. It's got cream, and I got this on Etsy from Babam Wreath. What's funny is, because I'm doing 2 blue type wreaths with butterflies in them, and I forgot that I'd already ordered 2 of these. And I ordered another one. So, then this will open up like this. I don't know if I like that butterfly. It's got orange in it. And I don't want any orange in here. I'm going to cut that butterfly off. I'll save it. But I do like the butterflies. Blue butterflies got orange in it too. I don't want any orange in it. So, these are packed. Yeah, it's not going to work like I wanted it to. So, I'm going to go back to the daisy thing. Hold on. It's funny, they want to come out of the bag, but they don't want to go back in the bag. And out of the bag. Seriously. Again, I win. Okay. I got these little blue daisies. Aren't these pretty? I got these at Michael's too. These are $1.99, 50% off. So, I'm just going to use this one stem and see how we are. I need something right here. Okay. I'm going to use these just as a little bit of filler. Stay there. Okay. I don't like the leaves on these either. Let's see. I'm going to step back real quick and look. I need right here. There. is that noise? It's my dog with her squeaker toy. Can you guys hear it? Okay. So now this one. Put this one like right here. Let's do this. There. There's like a bare spot right there. Okay. And make sure you put some on the other side. You don't want it to be uneven. Right there. Just a tad more blue, but it's a different shade. It's more of the light blue that's in the ribbon. Get in right here, you. There we go. Holy cow. Okay. 2 more. And then I think we are going to be done. I know you probably got finally. It's like, oh, this girl takes forever. You know, I do take forever. Because I'm very particular. That one. Over there. Let's do one. Let's see. Right there. And then do this one right here. Okay, and then we'll be done. Oh, I forgot about these ferns. Okay, there's that one. So I got that there. I thought we were done. I just had these ferns left and I don't want to waste them. Let's see. This spot right here. Okay. I'm going to put this one right here. Alright, let's do this one right here. Alright, here we go. And just fix your ribbons. All the glue webs off of them. Okay. And take a look. Oh, it's gorgeous. See how full I like them? Now, a lot of people would say, oh, that looks really busy. Well, kinda. Oh, you know what I forgot? Forgot my birds. Forgot my birds. I need my birds. Let's see. I'll put one like right. I wish they were facing the different directions. I just really wish they were facing different directions. This one right here. I got that one right there though. I might save these two for the other wreath. Because it's also got birds in it. Alright. Now we're really done. I swear, I promise. Alright. That looks beautiful. I love it. I love it. It looks so cute. I actually do like the big blue jay standing up on top instead of by the nest anyway. I think that turned out better. So I do see something that's driving me crazy. There's a wire sticking out right there. Okay, here. See what I mean? The littlest things drive me nuts. Okay. Love it. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Always don't be afraid to go outside the box, because this is what happens when you do. And I guarantee you won't see another wreath on Etsy like this. So, this wreath would actually, I would actually put this in for about $220. Just because it's got DStevens ribbon in it. It's got a big bluebird in it. All florals in it. Flowers are expensive. People don't understand that, especially if you get... I don't use Dollar Tree anything. I'm sorry for anybody that does. I don't like Dollar Tree. I think their stuff is cheap, which why is Dollar Tree? But it just makes my wreaths look cheap, and I don't like it. So I don't use the Dollar Tree. But I mean, if you want to practice on your florals, you could use Dollar Tree flowers and just practice your placement. That would definitely work. Give you some practice there. I wouldn't waste money on good florals if you're not used to using florals. But I think it turned out gorgeous. It's a big... I need this going out more this way. I know. You guys are probably like, oh my god, stop messing with it. I can't help it. I want this like over here. Okay, there. That's gonna be good enough. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate hanging out with me. Remember, happiness is handmade. Bye!